In Hebrew, there are three classes of vowels, A, I, and U. For the sake of this video, though, for the sake of convenience, I will add the E and the O to show those as well. In Hebrew, vowels are attached either to the top or to the bottom of letters. So let's start with the A-class vowels. The short A-class vowel is called a patak, and it looks just like a line at the bottom. It is transliterated as an A, and it makes an ah sound, as in ala mode. The long form of an A is called a kametz, and it looks like a patak with a line at the bottom of it. It is transliterated with an A with a macron above it. And it also has a very similar sound to the patak. It's an ah, as in father. Hebrew also had what we call historically long vowels, or letters that acted like vowels. Remember, these vowels at the bottom here and at the top weren't added until the Masoretes did it for the sake of transmission. But Hebrew added some consonants that they designated as vowels, but they never really fully committed to the bit. And so that's what we'll see here with our historically long A-class vowel called a kametz he, which is just a kametz and a he. And it is transliterated as an A with a little hat on top of it. It also has a long A on it. So we will often see this, for example, maybe in this le'a. This is not a vowel and a consonant. This together makes one vowel. Finally, the reduced A-class vowel is a shorter version of the A, which is called a hatif patak, which is a patak with two lines next to it. It is transliterated as an A with a little swoopy guy on it, and that is a short ah, as in muse. It's the shortest of the A sounds. Moving on to the E, our short E class is called a segol, and it looks like a bowling pin, like with the little finger holes. And it is a short A sound, as in bet, bet, bet. It is transliterated with, you guessed it, in E. Our long E-class vowel is called a sere, and it's just two dots. And it has the macron E, A, as in hey. Our historically long E-class vowel is called a sere yod, so there's a sere, and then there's a yod attached to it, and that is E with a het. A long E sound, as in hey again. Our reduced E-class vowel is called a hatif segol. So we have our segol, and then we have the little hatif mark on it, and it gets transliterated as an E with a little upside down squishy guy on it. Very short E, as in metallic, metallic, metallic. For the I, we have our short I-class vowel called a hirek, which is just a dot. I often think of that as the dot above an I, and that is transliterated with an I. The long I-class vowel is the sere, so we'll skip that. Our historically long I-class vowel is a hirek yod, so a hirek and a yod, transliterated as an I with a hat. And then there's no reduced I-class vowel separate from the hatif segol. Our U-class vowel, our short U-class vowel is called a kametz hatuf, and it looks just like a kametz up here. So we'll have to know the difference in that. And it's very rare, though, so there's not a big deal with that. It is translated as an O, as in a short O, as in obey. Our long O-class vowel is a holum, and it's a dot to the top left corner of the letter. O, as in obey. Our historically long O-class vowel is a holum vav. So we have a vav with a holum attached to it, and that is an O, as in obey as well. And finally, our reduced O-class vowel is a hatif kametz. So we have our kametz, and then the hatif mark. O, as in obey or commit, a short O there. And finally, with our U class vowels, the short U is called a kibutz, and it goes down, down, down. It's obviously our most distinct vowel marker. Unfortunately, it's one of the rarest ones, transliterated as a U, as in ruler or moon, an oo sound. The historically long U class vowel is a shurek, which is a vav with what looks like a dagesh in the middle of it. So a U sound as in pool or ruler. So those are AI and U class vowels. There is also one of our most common vowels called a schwa, which is just two dots right here, and it's not A, E, I, O, U. It's its own special kind of vowel. And it usually, it's either a placeholder sound, so it's silent, which we'll talk about in our next section, or it can be a reduced sound, as in the or muse. So it is transliterated sometimes as just a small e, an upside down e, a subscript, a superscript e, and these are the Hebrew vowels.